What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hilltops enough to climb. There are rivers and valleys enough to cross till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Hey, duties! Oh, I tell you, I'm just psychic Bob. I'm so psyched out on Sunday. Why am I singing about the world needs love? Because the world does need love. And how do we get love into the world? We just keep multiplying and expanding our love. And so tonight, I have a special treat for you. We've been missing her for a long time here at YouTube, but I think she's back. And I want to bring her in here, Kelly Phoenix, formerly known as Kelly Coffee. Hello, how are you tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Everybody's been so excited when I told you were coming.
Oh my gosh, I was excited. Just so honored that you asked me on your show. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm so honored that you're here. Kelly, I'm getting some feedback. Can you lower your volume a bit?
Let's see. How's that? Is that a little bit
Let's
better?
see, I think that's a little better, yes.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay, we're getting feedback. Well, oh my gosh, there's so many people who've been missing you.
Oh my gosh. Well, I've got a lot going on now.
Well, I know, and we got a lot to catch up on. So tell us about what you're doing right now. I want to jump right into it.
Well, if I could get my camera down. We had to switch from laptop to phone, so we just got ready. I have got kellyphoenix.com that we're working on. I'm really excited about that venture. kellyphoenix.com. I've got members buttons up. I've got all of that ready to go. Been working on that. I've got a coffee company. So we're new and improving, going through a rebrand, and we're going to be up and running real soon on that, and working on the spices as well. So, but my heart is in this kellyphoenix.com, this program. So, I've been busy with that.
Well, we are just so excited that you're here with us.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
Kelly, is there any way you can put earphones in and getting
Yes, let me go get those. This is just
yeah,
we can get the microphone to work while we go. Oh, I don't have earphones for this one.
Oh no, okay. Well, we'll try to get through it. Are you guys hearing us out there, or are you getting feedback? I don't know how much you can hear. Everybody's so excited that you're here.
Oh, I see that. Hey guys. Oh my God. Oh, Jessica's here. She said she was going to come.
I see Robin's here. We got Robin Boss is here. Gav Hines is here. Storyteller T. Queen Cola Bobs is here. And she's our moderator for tonight.
Is that nice? Thank you for doing that.
Thank you, Cola. Yay! I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, you know, so many of them waiting say, Bob, we miss Kelly. Where's Kelly? And I said, don't worry, Kelly's working on something. And Kelly's going to be back with you. You see, Kelly going to be back with you. And, well, she just disappeared, but she'll be back with us in just 1 second. Hold on. We're having some tech issues tonight, but we'll get her in here. I'm just glad you guys are here tonight. And it's how are you guys out there? I'm just curious. Everybody doing good? Everybody's happy tonight? It's so good to see all of you. I see so many of you. There's Kim Osborne is here. Yay. Wow, we got a lot of people here. There's Nicole Perkins is here. Yay. Starbuck 33 is here. I know, don't we all love Kelly? It's so wonderful. Ramona 9954 is here. Yay. Hold on just a second. Let's see if we can get Kelly back in here. Hold on just a moment.
Sorry about that. Holy crap.
There you are. Hey, we sound clear now. You got something? Did you repair something?
No, you're just turned down a lot.
Okay, good. This is the perfect one because we're not getting feedback now.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I'll try to speak up so you can hear me.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Well, guys, we've been excited because I've missed Kelly, with all the, well, we won't go into the political drama. Kelly, I'm going to just speak for you just for a second. And please.
Oh, okay. I don't want to be the one get myself in trouble today. So you are quite welcome to speak.
All right. Well, there's a lot of political stuff going on. And Kelly and I, we're kind of known for speaking our minds, and certain powers that be just didn't like it. But Kelly, rather than being daunted and beaten up by these oligarchs, decided to launch out and go her own path. And, I really believe, Kelly, sometimes the universe just does this. They just put us in a position where we're forced to grow.
Yes.
And that's kind of what happened, isn't it? You got challenged and you said, I'm going to grow. And tell us about kellyphoenix.com. I've seen it, but I know a lot of people here haven't got a chance to really hear about it and see what's going on.
Oh, absolutely. Here we go. Sorry. That's a little bit better. We got that in the right place. kellyphoenix.com is a project. It's going in another direction when Kelly Coffee, Kelly in the Raw, and everything going on with that was just not viable anymore for many reasons. It got me out of my comfort zone. It got me into kind of a scary place, getting fired. That's how you're going to pay the rent. Where are you going to go from there? So that was a really scary time, but a really good time of growth, where I saw that because of the nature of YouTube and where it was going, and my journey on this planet, it was time for bigger and better. Yes, there is bigger and better than YouTube. So it was time for bigger and better, and that's what I was doing. But to do that, since Kelly and the Raw got fired, I changed branding, changed names, if you will, changed, I don't know what you call it, a character or a role. So that Kelly Phoenix, that rebranding into Kelly Phoenix, is going to allow me to go into other avenues.
We're so excited
with that. So yeah, things opened up that I wouldn't have done it on my own, because YouTube money is real good, or it used to be.
It used to be.
They paid YouTube people well. But there is bigger and better, and that's what I do on kellyphoenix.com, is that 30-day manifestation challenge, the one that you were in.
Oh, I love that.
For psychic development, personal development, and manifesting in a way that it actually works and that's effortless, instead of doing like law of attraction, which is so limiting. So that's what Kelly Phoenix is about. We got memberships now. Yeah,
Well, I was going to say, now people that want to be part of your scene, they can go to Kelly Phoenix and kind of follow you and join that whole program and the whole setup there. So tell us kind of, I know it's still evolving and there'll probably be more here soon, but right today, if somebody said, I love Kelly Coffee, I got to get reconnected with her, what do they want to do?
Well, if you want to have a hub like in public, Kelly Phoenix on YouTube with the rebrand, we'll kind of stay under the radar if we can. But you can find me there at Kelly Phoenix. If you guys don't mind subscribing, I get better perks on my YouTube channel if I have more subscribers. So I'll be able to do a better job in bringing you guys stuff. So thank you so much for doing that. But you'll also be informed of what's happening on kellyphoenix.com. on that Kelly Phoenix YouTube site, in the form of, 1-minute videos, and we'll keep you updated. You can see me on TikTok, Kelly Phoenix on TikTok. We've got Kelly in the Raw going on Instagram, and on Facebook, we've got Kelly Coffee going on. You can find me there. But definitely, if they want to hook up and join the class, this is kind of a unique time to do that, because we don't actually have the members button set up. I did 2 members as a product. We're going to get it set up like in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
So everybody has like an advantage, because I screwed up. It's like everybody gets free stuff every time I screw up. So I couldn't get that members button. So it's the same price for the membership, and you just go in and it's under products. So during this period of time that you purchase this membership, before the membership button is active, is basically free at the end of all of this. Because when you get the members button active, then I send them a coupon code for 100% off. That's when their 30-day membership starts for that month.
Ah.
So they're getting all that free time right now if they go ahead and sign up.
Oh, well, listen, who doesn't like a free month of benefits and learning?
Well, from now until July the 1st.
Oh, okay. So the next few weeks.
During this period of time, when we're still getting that members button and all that, they'll get to participate in all the live videos.
Oh, well, guys,
so
why
I'm going to be creating live videos, and they'll be a part of all of that. So they'll get all the pre-training before it starts. So they'll get that, but their membership starts when the class starts. So all of this time between now and then is going to be pretty much free at the end of the day. So I'm really excited.
Who wouldn't like a few weeks of free Kelly coffee, huh? Now, she's worth every penny. And I'm telling you, now people are going to be able to be part of the 30-day manifestation challenge that's coming up too. Or is that already filled?
That one, it is starting to fill up. We are getting people in the premium and the VIP memberships. I have worked on this, and my friends think I'm crazy for doing this. And how low a cost that I've got on my website. I want as many people as possible to be able to take this so that they can afford it. Absolutely. So the way my class has been structured before, it was like $700-800 to get in my class for the 6 weeks. So the way I've structured it on here, I can get you guys on a level where it's kind of like YouTube. You're going to see the class. Everybody in the class, you get to watch it live, you get to comment during, ask questions, and participate that way. And that's a premium membership. You have access to all the archive videos. Unlike any other class I've done, I'm going to be recording this as a reality show, and you will have access to the reruns. So if you join 2 weeks after the class starts, you'll watch all the reruns and be up to date in class. So you can start anytime. But class starts on July 1st, and it's really, you've been in the class. It's better to start everything.
Oh, yes.
So that's a premium membership, and my sessions are $500, and the premium membership for a whole month is only $150 for a whole month on this level. So, and then the VIP level, you get to be in the class, in the Zoom, whatever, physically in the Zoom, whatever that means, a virtual land. You'll get to be in there face to face with me. Yeah, you'll get to be in the reality show, access to the archived videos, and you get that $500 extended session with me. And it's only $350 for the month.
Wow. So that's a lot.
Yeah, it's just, so I've got, everybody thinks I'm crazy for these prices. They're like, Kelly, you're not going to be able to pay your light bill. We'll find out. I think it's worth it to be able, for everybody to be able to access this for a fraction of the cost of a session.
I think you all are going to miss a great opportunity. You're going to kick yourselves if you don't go sign up over there. So go to kellyphoenix.com. Am I saying that right?
Yes, thank you. Yes, under products. That's where I've got it listed right now. Like I said, since I messed up, you guys have free stuff because of it. It's my apologies.
There you go. Hey, that's the universal. Sometimes Mercury retrograde works in our favor.
True. Yeah, we're calling this a soft launch. July 1st will be the hard launch. This will be the soft launch.
So, yeah, you guys got the next 10 days. You can go get free stuff, be in the scene, get a feel for it, love it, enjoy it, and then you'll be ready to launch into it even further. So I would encourage you guys, go over, be part of it, join, follow it, be part of the scene, And, some of you have been needing some real deep soul sessions, and you should buy a reading with Kelly Coffee. You should get a private session. And, $500 is good because, the top psychics in the country charge even more than that. So Kelly Coffee is really being reasonably priced for the level. People say to me all the time, Psychic Bob, you're a psychic, but you run into problems, don't you, in your life? Who's your psychic? Well, y'all want to know? I'm telling you, Kelly is, oops, I'm going the wrong way. That right there. Kelly is my psychic. That's Psychic Bob said. You want to know? So if you love me, you're going to love her.
Thank you.
You need to go have a session with her. I'm telling you, because Kelly Coffee's worth the money. I've never spent a dime with Kelly that I've ever regretted. When I
Oh,
bought my 30-day manifestation challenge, that was immense. You know, Kelly, tell us a little bit about the 30-day manifestation, because a lot of people may be new to that still.
and what's funny is probably to relate your story to it, because you took the class. You
Yes.
know, what is the class not? Structured in a lecture. And being told what to do, that's not what the class is at all.
She does not spoon feed you.
Oh, no.
You have to
You
do the
figured this
work.
out yourself.
Yeah, you spoon feed yourself, but she'll help you with the spoon, but you still got to do the work.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
I'll
when
sit
I
there and
went
hold
into
your
Kelly's
hand.
class, Kelly said to me, "Now, Bob, I know you've done psychic work for a lot of years, but I'm going to ask you to set aside all your preconceived ideas." I said, "Oh, I can do that." And you know, it really, you have to go in with an open heart and mind. Do you mind if I share one of my stories about
Please, please.
because, you know, there are different things you cover each day, and Kelly
Yes.
will help you to understand the process. But one of the days we did the work was on inner child work. That's part of the course. And I'm going to be straight up, Kelly, you've heard me say this, but when she said, "Oh, tomorrow we're going to focus on inner child work," I almost skipped the class because I thought, I don't need that. I don't really,
I did not know that.
But I went anyways because she's like, "Oh, you need to be here, Bob." I'm like, "Nah, I think I'll sit out that session. I don't really need it." Well, I ended up being talked into going, you know. And I thought, well, I did pay for it, so I might as well be there. So I went in with a kind of a jaundiced attitude, like, what is this inner child crap? I'm an adult. I've forgotten all that. Doesn't matter.
I did not know that.
Honest to God, that was one of the most profound days. I was literally crying because I opened up truth that I didn't even know I had buried. And Kelly guided me through that process to understand what was going on. And it healed me on such a deep level. That was probably my favorite. Well, I loved all the class, but that one stands as one of my favorite ones of the whole session of the month of 30-day challenge, because I had such an awareness and a profound breakthrough emotionally, spiritually, psychically, that it made me a better channel. Like I came out of that feeling clean and feeling understanding some of my past traumas and being able to result. And that made my channeling process better. And it's interesting, a lot of people after that said, "Bob, your channeling was always great, but it's like gotten even more powerful." And I really believe that 30-day manifestation challenge opened me up on deep levels, and it'll do it for you too, you know. I said,
Thank you. Oh, what I remember in the class that was so profound, and I'm probably going to get the details wrong, so you can tell the story. But you had a remote viewed someone. That's what I call it. You remote viewed someone or read them, X-ray vision medically. And you were at the time, I don't know if you were feeling the tumor, but you were only using like one or so senses to feel the tumor, and then you opened up to other ways for that tumor to talk to you, if you will, for you to remote view it. So I thought that was really profound. That you're like the world's best, and you got better.
A whole other technique to open into a much more, multi-dimensional experience in my channeling process. Yes. But you know, Kelly, it's like every day there was a breakthrough. So, you know,
you probably don't even remember that one. I remember that when you're talking about it.
Yes. Well, I remember a lot of different things, but you know, the one with the inner child was the one that shocked me the most, because I totally was not open to it. And yet once I risked being open to it, I realized how much work I had to do on that.
Yeah.
It was very profound. And the other one, I agree, was very profound as well, because it allowed me to access my psychic skills in a new way that I hadn't. There's something for everybody in this class. Some of you are going to say, "Well, I'm not a professional psychic. This isn't going to help me." Listen, it helps you on so many levels of your life. You don't have to be a psychic like me to have a breakthrough. We saw people in our class. Like I remember there were people who had been through a lot of emotional trauma, and they were literally on the edge of a mental breakdown. And that class gave them the skills to say, "You know, I think I can stand up and make it through one more day." And then one day became 2 days, became 3 days. And the end of 30 days, they realized they were going to make it. Like, it's life-changing. It's hard to put into words. You have to experience. We can show you some of it, but you have to go through the process. And I think 30-day manifestation is something so many of us need. And I'm very thankful, Kelly, that the Spirit brought you, into my world to teach me and to channel all that and help me do my work. No matter what level of life you're at, 30-day manifestation will give you skills for life. It's not just for being psychic, it's for life. Like, how do you deal with that complex person in your life?
Or death.
How do you
that we had in one of the challenges, the day or the evening before the last day, one of my students died. And it was so shocking. But through all that, I thought, as a professional, oh man, he went through class preparing for life, and then he dies. What good is that? So when we really started to look at it, and we looked at it as, wait a minute, this prepares you for everything, because the process is letting go and allowing. So in the process, he let go of so much. And when you look at, I'm probably going to use all the wrong vocabulary words, but the transition from this reality to the next, the more you hold on to this reality, the more difficult this transition is. And it can be painful and scary.
Oh, yeah.
So allowing yourself to let go of all these things you were holding on to, like he was holding on to so much, and he healed so much in this process.
And
of letting go, that it prepared him for death.
It prepared him. And really, I would say it prepared him for the transition to eternal.
Transition, yeah.
To life, to the ultimate life. The spirit.
Oh, actually, yeah, it's like waking up, dying. Yeah. I've done it twice. it's like waking up.
It is. I agree. So, guys, there's so much for you. And Kelly and I, we're going to be working on getting our own talk show going on the network, and we'll have that in the coming months, as we've both been so swamped. But that's one of our goals too, isn't it, Kelly?
So yeah, kellyphoenix.com is where we're going to be doing this talk show. So after we get one of the 30-day challenges out of the way, we've got all the bugs worked out and everything, then we'll be bringing Psychic Bob on to do the talk show, and that you guys can have as an add-on.
For those who are members, you're going to get uncensored talk from Psychic Kelly. And
my gosh,
because we're so used to being censored. We're going to probably just have our ball with it. And, we'll tell you everything we can't tell you on YouTube.
Oh, I know, right? There's so much that I haven't said, because all of this stuff is public, and I will get in serious trouble. And those phone calls from those people, I don't know if you ever got one of those phone calls where they gave you instructions on what you've been not doing correctly and what to do next. I got one of those phone calls.
Oh yeah, they've been at my door. Believe me, I know all about.
Oh, they came to your door. Oh my gosh, they telephoned me.
So what I'm saying, guys, is there's a lot more that we have for you. Some of you said, tell me more about this and this and this, and I said, can't talk about that. But on kellyphoenix.com, we can tell you all the inside scoop of what's really going on. And
both of us remote view. There's so much to remote view. I'll just put topics out.
Oh yeah.
And I'll just put suggestions out. I'm not saying it's true or not. We might confirm on kellyphoenix.com. Where the last reptilian president was Obama, potentially, who knows? Trump being a clone, Biden being a cyborg. I don't know. Let's remote view and find out if it's true or not. Those are the kind of things that we don't do in public. Exactly. I don't remote view people and just, gossip.
Yeah.
But it's an educational point of view, and it's a private members only club that we're going to be in. So we can talk about these things that we don't talk about in public.
Absolutely. And we're so excited. And I know you guys will have a lot of fun with it too. And I really do hope that, you will really be part of it, because, we're at a time, and Kelly, I don't mean to sound over dramatic, but we're at a time where people got to step up their game, because
true story,
the stuff's going to hit the fan, and I'm being polite. Well, and it's our consciousness. If we raise our consciousness, we have a much better chance of changing this world. Because right now, a lot of people are just letting things slide and everything's falling apart.
Mm-hmm.
But the light work, my spirit people tell me, the light workers have to step into their calling. And so many of you watching now, you are light workers, and you're being called, because you call me and you say, "Bye, I know I'm supposed to do something, but I don't know what to do." Well, why don't you start being part of a group that's actually doing something. So we're going to have a really great talk show. We're going to help you guys understand the process. Kelly's going to be teaching classes. I'll be teaching some classes over there. Get yourself going. Don't sit around and think about, well, maybe someday I'll do spiritual. We're giving you a chance to be part of it now, and it makes a difference for the whole world. You are as vital to the process as us. Don't say, well, Bob and Kelly will take care of everything spiritually for all of us. We're going to help you, but we need your help. Be part of growing, learning, be part of that process. That's important, I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun.
We're going to have so
much privacy fun. Is the biggest thing.
Yeah, we don't have to censor ourselves. You can ask me all those questions that, when you ask me on other platforms, I have to say, can't talk about that now. Sorry, let me get back to you.
Exactly.
We're not going to have that. Thank you, God, So there's going to be so much over there. We're going to have special seminars. We're going to have talk show. We're going to have classes. It's a place to gather. A gathering of the tribes, right, Kel? A gathering of the tribes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, guys, I hope you'll join us, So, again, it's kellyphoenix.com. Go over, register, get in before July 1st. Get some good situation in there. You need to join.
It's some free days.
Free days.
Right now, you get some free days. Get some perks.
And you're going to be so addicted like I am. You're like, I don't care. It's 150. Shoot. That's where. Think about every single day you'll have something in your life for a whole year. When you break it down per day, it's not even $1 a day.
I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh.
There's 365 days in a year. And if you paid,
no, this is for
less
month.
than 50
no, $150 a month for that month.
Oh, it's for the month. Okay.
So yeah, you get in there $150 for that month. And you get all of those perks.
So
definitely. Yeah, I didn't put the pencil to the paper on that. But yeah, it's a fraction of the cost of one session that's an hour.
Exactly. And you get that for a whole month. Every day of psychic help, guidance, direction from the teachers.
In some form. Yeah, either
there are going to be other teachers coming on too. It's going to keep growing and expanding. Maybe some of you out there feel like you want to kind of be part of the teaching process and you have some special message. Maybe Kelly would, work with you on setting you up to be a part of the scene there.
Absolutely.
There's a lot to offer and memberships and, it's going to be special. It's going to be very special. And I'm going to be there and you love Psychic Bob. You're going to love it. Queen Cola Bob says, $150. How much is that in UK money? I think it's close to about 80 pounds. So, yeah, it's about 80 pounds. So, yeah, so not bad, So there you go.
Exactly.
Well, Kelly, I'm so glad you're here. And I don't know if you feel like it today, but I thought we'd do a little readings. I got a lot of people have been excited and says, Kelly, come in, can we do readings? Do you feel up to doing some readings tonight?
Oh, sure. I'm not sure how I can participate with what.
Well, I'm going to throw out the questions here to you as we get them, and I'll let you jump in as you will, okay?
Okay.
But before we do that, we got to open the channel, okay? So I want everybody, hold on, I got to turn on the light. Our light is getting dark in here. So we're going to do a brief meditation now to open the channel. We're going to do our blink meditation. So many of you know that. So I want you guys to get comfortable in your chairs here. Okay. When Kelly gets situated, then we'll.
Sorry. I'm getting coconut water. I live at 11,000 feet, and it's quite dry up here. So I stay hydrated with coconut water.
I'm going to have to try that. That sounds good.
Well, you know how anytime you work with energy, and you might use different vocabulary, but when you're working with energy, whether you're removing things or doing wee kind of stuff, the energy is like electromagnetic energy. And it requires saline or salt water. Mm-hmm. And so when you do a lot of spiritual work, the reason that they tell you to always drink and hydrate, if you don't, the process uses up a lot of the water in your body, so you become dehydrated. So when you get the headaches and the overall body, those are dehydration symptoms, dizziness, and all of that when you're doing spiritual stuff. So what we found out in the 30-day manifestation challenge, where we do a lot of experimenting, When we keep hydrated, we don't have any of those symptoms, and it's easier to let go and do all the energy work. So that we were about to do stuff, so I wanted to get hydrated
all right.
before we were
Get your
doing
water,
it.
we'll raise the power here. Well, we're going to start with that. And what I want you guys to do is get comfortable. Take your hands off your keyboards just for a few minutes. And do not make any donations until I ask for them, okay? Because right now we're going to meditate. I can't take any money till we're ready. So let's just close our eyes for a moment. And as we close our eyes, let's follow our breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. And I want you to see this spark of light now. Just see it become a little brighter and a little larger so you can really focus on it. All right, you got that light? All right, just see it in the middle of your chest inside of you. And we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that light and expand it to fill our whole body with that glowing light. That light is your own higher self, your own divine light that's been with you since eternity. And it's nothing to be afraid of. It's who you are. We are light beings at our core. All right, so you see that spark of light? All right, so we're going to count down. 3, 2, keep focused on that light. 1, blink on. Whoo, I got a head rush.
Like that.
Every time that light goes, it got me all wound up.
Yeah, same.
Oh my God, it gets me dizzy.
Your method, I love your methods because the visualizations and focusing techniques are very similar to what we do at kellyphoenix.com.
Oh, okay.
So you know it works.
It works. All right, we got a first donation. I Mary J, $5. Can you ask Mark and his dad Joey how our family situation is going to come out in the end? Hold on just a second, Mary. Let me see if I can get my guy Doris in here. Doris, are you back there, darling? Yeah, do you have anything about that? Can you get a hold of Mark for me? Yeah. Is Joey, okay, hold on. I'm hearing from Joey. Yeah, Joey says, this is his words. He said, everybody's blowing smoke. Stay out of it. You're going to be fine, but you've got to speak your truth and then step back. Don't get into the fray. That's from him. So I got to bring it over directly. And Doris said, she said to tell you she's going to help you as well. So you've got a connection. Mark is working on the situation, they're telling me, from Spirit. But Joey wanted to come to be the spokesperson today. Okay. I hope that
when I was looking at her situation, stuff comes to me in chart form. I just love charts. So it was almost like either a point of decision where, stuff going under kind of represents that it's time to bury some stuff. It's time to let go. Other thing, it looks like if you do let go of all of this, then it looks like a golden path, if you will, that goes up. Like it looks like things will go really, really well.
All right.
So I saw that in chart form.
I love that. All right. So you got it twice now from 2 psychics. So follow it. Thank you so much for your donation, your question. Thank you, Cal. Hold on. We got another donation coming in. Aaron Patricia, $5. Hi, love offering from you know who and me. Trusting in the universe. With sporadic anxiety about career path and family. Spirit messages, please. Hi, Aaron. Doris is still here, my guide. I hear her back here. And she's asking me to tell you. She said, yes. She says, the people around you have been a bit wishy-washy. She said, but in the end, she said, it turns in your favor. She said, you can be a little pushy now because this is her. What she said, the people you're dealing with, they need guidance. So you guide them to realize that they need you. So I think it's a good time to do a call and to do a reach out here for you. Doris said, she says in the next week, she said, you'll have a breakthrough. So within literally 7 days here around this. Okay. So I am seeing transition that is leading you in a place that's going to be favorable. Okay. So yeah, you're going to come through this. Okay. Watch the next 7 days. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right, Medina Belvin. Oops, hold on, Kelly. Just let me see if we can get her back in.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't know what happened. I saw you jumped out. I said something happened. All right. Well, yay. Well, we got another question, another donation. Medina Belvin, $5. Thank you, darling. Hi, Bob. My 6-year-old said today that he heard a man chanting behind him, Om. What is blocking me to hear my teacher? And are there any messages? Well, I'm only doing one question because I got a lot of people here. But let me tell you, in terms of your son, that's one of his spirit guides coming in. It was, Swami Yogananda that was coming in around him. So he's looking after your son. He said, I hear him saying, he said, Vivekananda's there as well. Okay, so yes, they're both guiding you and your family, Swami Vivekananda and Swami Yogananda. Okay. Anything you want to throw in, Cal? No?
Sounds good. That's what along the lines of what I was feeling.
Okay.
But you're better at names. I suck at names in other dimensions. I suck at names in this dimension.
That's all right. Names are hard for me sometimes, too. Sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. All right, we got another donation. Ramona, $9.99. Thank you, Ramona. Any messages for me? Hold on. Doris, do you have anybody back there? Let's see. Ramona, your father's back here for you. He's asking me today, he says, I'm strong in my lungs and my heart. And I get the sense, time of his crossing, there were some issues around the chest, the breathing, but he's taking deep breaths for me now. He said that he said, I'm doing great over here. He's asking me to tell you that he wants to help you as well. And he said, I'm helping her get that money situation sorted. And he says to tell you, he says something about don't give in to other people's pressures. I get the sense there's some people trying to pull money and power and energy out of you. And he said, don't listen to them. You just be about you. I'm with you. That's his message to you. Okay. Kelly, you picking up anything you want to share?
I'm seeing a golden wheel, and I don't know what the significance of that is. Do you know symbolism?
Yeah. Golden wheel means, we call it the wheel of fortune, meaning that her luck is changing for the better.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah, it means she's moving on in life. So it's a transition period, which you're absolutely right on that.
Okay, good. And it was going down. It's almost like a fabric, and it was rolling down the fabric.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's about motion and movement in life, moving ahead.
Yeah, it was moving really well without any restrictions.
All right. There
so,
you go.
Yeah, it felt good.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you for your donation. Mary J, $9. Oh, I just lost you, Mary J. Hold on a second. Let me get down here. Hold on, my things. Here it is. Mary J, $9. Was it Mark that our son saw in our kitchen last night? Even our dog was barking at air today in the same spot. Doris said, yes, it was. He's been coming around trying to help calm down everybody. So, yes, he's there. And they said that Joey checked in on you as well. So both of them have been around. But I believe it was Mark that was coming in just to let you know he's fine. And yes. Okay, that was him. All right. Animals are incredibly psychic, Kelly, and the dogs and cats, they know more than the psychics, They really do. I think it's wonderful. Thank you for your donation. Oh my gosh. Zenray Q, $14.99. Hi, Zenray Q. Hi, Bob and Kelly. I want to brand your new talk show, the Bob Tube and Kelly Vision Show.
Oh, that's cute.
I love that.
That's cute.
It's sweet. That's great. Any messages from my grandmother, please? Her name is Lorraine. Thank you. Kel, I think that Lorraine's near you. I'm picking her literally walking up behind you or in the room.
I'm seeing a woman that she didn't necessarily wear it, but whenever I see someone wearing an apron, they're always good at cooking. And then they like for everybody to know they're good at cooking. So she's got an apron on. I was feeling a little weird there. I'm not used to talking to dead people.
That's all right. She's in the room. That's why I'm like, I had to throw that at you because you're picking her up. She's there. Well, I can tell you, Zenray Q, that she's doing fine. And I think she's drawn to Kelly because Kelly has such good energy. It's funny because I feel like the grandmother was really psychic.
She's hugging me. Oh my gosh.
She's a good person. I think she wants to adopt Kelly as one of her kids.
I'm going to cry. Oh, this is why I don't work with dead people. I always end up crying.
Oh. But I'm getting her all
right
around
now.
She's with us tonight. Zenray. And I keep, Kelly, I'm hearing her talk. And she said, I'm hugging her. She said, she's my other daughter. That's the word she said. She calls you one of her children. And Zenray, she's asking me to tell you, I can hear her talking. She said, you hang with good people. And she said, I'm so happy. Your grandma's also asking me to talk to you here about, she said, I'm trying to get people into your life to get you through this transition period. So she's fine. She's in the light and she's sending people into your life to help you. And I think not just Kelly and I, but I'm getting literal other people in your physical environment that are coming. She's bringing people to help you with this time of transition. Anything else you want to add, Kel?
I didn't expect this. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure what just happened. Wow. That was amazing. Thank you for sharing her with me. Thank you.
I thought that was amazing. She just came right on in. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
Isn't that amazing? It amazes me how these things happen sometimes. All right, hold on just a second. All right, so our next question, donation, Crystal Hayes 77, $9.99. Thank you to all of you for your money and donations. So glad to catch you two live. See, everybody's excited about you.
Aww.
I'm still dealing with some spirit attachments, and I was wondering if the 30-day challenge was the best way to go about learning how to release this. Oh, that's a very good question. I'm going to let Kelly handle that.
Yeah, and whatever you want to talk, whatever you want to call it, because every, people group has something that different that they call it, an attachment or cord or whatever it is. In the 30-day manifestation challenge, it's a process of not pushing and pulling this, fill in the blank, whatever it is. It's a process of knowing and acknowledging, hey, I'm God, I created this. It has no power over me. So you don't have to get in the matrix and find out all the little spells and tricks and things which still work. But if I skip a step, I hurt myself and sometimes other people. So to me, the safest place to be is in the God bubble when you do everything in that power position where I created everything. It's also a way of taking responsibility for everything as well, for that God position. So these attachments, instead of sitting there and examining and what is an attachment and what does it look like and what do you do? We get up in the God perspective and we look down and say, I created this attachment as a lesson. What is that lesson? Because if you want to think about what we're doing here, it's just a big old school. Like everything is a lesson. So, and that's the way that we look at it. And then we heal, we let go of all of this and we heal. We have no fear because we know we created it. But oh yeah, it doesn't matter if, you're wanting to be head of sales in your company, or you want to be a better mother, or you want to cut some cords, anything or if you kind of get stuck in the house and you feel kind of like having a hard time getting back in society and outside, it's a great place for you as well to do that. So yeah, for pretty much anything. I do though, if you have, cancer or some kind of disease or illness, and you have an expiration date, the doctor has given you, 6 weeks to live, whatever it is, just contact me. I do not charge you. The rest of you have to pay. But I don't charge anybody that has cancer. And I have a really high success rate in the people with cancer healing themselves. In this 30-day manifestation, I open all of our resources up to you. If you do have a cancer, end date, working on that. I've lost 2 people, but they came to me way, way too late. When it affected their brain and their thinking, they couldn't follow instructions. So everybody else, including one that had 2 weeks to live, he was alive and thriving, doing really, really well. So it doesn't matter what is going on. We can help. I'm sorry, it's my neighbor's dog that you will be helped in this challenge, no matter what it is.
I love it. Thank you so much. So yes, you should join that. Okay. PsychicBob gives the endorsement to that. Jaden P, $5 donation. Thank you so much for your donation. I have had recent experiences with praying mantis and ant people. Every time the ETs come, I can feel their energy. I use CE5. I don't know what CE5 is. But, well, let me just tell you, Jaden, the alien people, the praying mantis aliens, I've had experience with them. They're actually very
Same.
wise and amusing people. I love their energy. So you don't have to be afraid. It may be a little surprising when you encounter them, but they're not going to hurt you. You know, if the aliens wanted to take over the world and destroy all of us, they could have done it by now. They already have
Yep.
technology. So we have to let go of that fear. Now, that doesn't mean that every alien is good or trustworthy, but I'll tell you, in your case, I don't really see any danger. And I would say begin the dialogue, because when they're coming to you, there's a reason they're coming to you. And I feel that part of the reason is that you are a light worker and that you're here to help people realize the bigger picture. So just embrace that, okay?
Sorry about that. The dog's barking out there.
Okay.
Yeah, the mantis beings, they're awesome. I found them to be, teachers. They really teach you a lot. And I find them on the super universe level as some of the mantis beings, the tall grays and the humanoids as being the creators of this reality, like up there and below. So that my experience, they're not here to hurt you, they're here to teach you.
I would agree. See, so don't be afraid.
They're ugly. I was just saying, they're just ugly. Like Cabbage Patch dolls, only a mother could love. But they won't hurt you.
I love it. Oh my gosh, we got another donation. Let's see. Starbuck 33, $15. Thank you. Love to you and Kelly Cosmic Gypsy here. Cosmic Gypsy. I know her. Lynetta, I think you might know her too. Lynetta, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your donation. By the way, I got to tell you, I've got a voice going back here. Yeah. Edgar Casey's coming in for you, Lynetta, and he's asking me to, he says, tell her just to keep looking. He said, I'm opening the visionary channel, so your clairvoyance is picking up. And I hear Doris saying that she's coming in to work with you on emotional healing. She said, you've really been holding a lot in and being strong, but she said, you need to let some of it out. And she said, I'll help you with that release. Okay, so yeah, that's from Edgar and from Doris. Do you have anything for Lynetta?
I was just fascinated that Edgar Casey was here. Sorry, I got distracted.
He's wonderful, you know. He came in our seance the other night.
Oh, nice. When you talked to me earlier about me channeling Edward Casey, Edgar Casey. Oh my God, sorry, Edgar Casey. I was like, oh my gosh, it makes sense because I'll be talking to people, and I'm not a doctor, and all of this kind of medical kind of understanding comes into me. That's the Edgar Casey, I think.
Oh, yeah. He used to do a lot of diagnosis and healing work. It's amazing. And he's still helping the earth. See, no psychic ever retires. Even when they die, they end up just expanding their mission. You know, they do. Thank you for your question, your donations. Robin Boston, $10 donation. Hi, I've never heard anything from my dad. Would he have a message for me? He passed 3 months before Rick. Thank you. Let me find out anything. You know, my guide Doris does so much. I love her. And Fletcher, T. Fletcher, can you help with that? Yes. All right. Doris, I can hear you. I hear you both. Thank you. Doris, we're trying to connect. Oh, he's here? Okay. Hold on. Robin, Rick is back here already, and he has to say something. I hear him say, he said, tell mom that I'm here. And he said, I already knew she wanted that. And he said, I already brought him here. Okay, I think your dad's going to come through. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can get his frequency in. I hear him. Thank you. He just said to me, he said, she's my little girl. That's the way he said. Very gentle. He speaks in a very gentle way. He says, she's my little girl. And he said, honey, he said, I'm sorry. I've not been ignoring you. I didn't want you to feel I'd forgotten you. He said, but so much has happened. He says, I wanted to give you time not to be overwhelmed. And he said, I've not come before now because I think the last few years for you have been very challenging. And he says, I've helped you, but it's been at a distance. He said, you've gotten used to this reality now. He said, I feel I can come closer. So he said, if it's okay with you, I'll be around you much more regularly. Let me ask you something, Robin. Did you have this obsession with tea or coffee? Because I'm seeing like tea bags on a counter. I'm seeing coffee cups. I'm seeing like cans of coffee. I don't think he was very much a coffee and a tea person. Or I don't know if he drank tea as much as coffee. I'm getting coffee more, but I'm seeing all this scattered all over the thing. And he might have been one of these people who also kept his kitchen a little messy. And, I'm not criticizing, just saying that's how he shows it to me. So he's here and he's bringing all this over to me. And he said that he's looking after Rick as well. And he said he and I have a lot of fun. He said that Rick is trying to teach him how to paint. He said, I still can't do it, but he said, I'm having fun trying. So he wants you to know he's with you in spirit, bringing that over to you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you.
I felt when you were talking about him, I felt my shins relaxed because I was connecting to her. So I sensed that she didn't feel protected for a while, and she feels protected now, knowing that he's there. I could feel that relief in her.
Yes.
So, nice.
The spirit people can do so many amazing things. We just have to let them, All right, oh my gosh, $50 donation from Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Any messages for me? I am so grateful to have found both of you. Thank you for your teachings. Blessings to you, Jessica. Thank you, darling. Well, let me tell you, hon, when I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm getting flashes of purple light all around you. I think you're opening a channel here. I do see clairvoyance around you. You have a spirit guide around you. I know her. Yes, I've heard the name. Her name is Leonora Piper. And she said that she's coming to work with you with clairvoyance. And I think you have some channeling ability as well. And it's funny because she said you've had many lives working with mysticism. She's talking about tarot cards. I don't know if you do tarot or been working with that. But she says to me, she said she won't need the tarot because she said the channel's so strong now. So Leonora Piper is one of your spirit guides opening your channel. She's also talking about healing in the family. She said, don't worry that other people act judgmental. She said, you'll show them what truth is. So she just said that where I hope that makes some sense to you, but she's going to help you. Call on her. Yes, I hear Doris is back here too and says she wants to help you, darling. So you got Doris and you got Leonora. Some of the top mediums are working with you. And Doris said she's being called to service. She's being called to service. I don't know if you've been feeling a pull here, like spirit's wanting you to kind of step into a bigger role with your spiritual gifts, but you definitely are very psychic. And I kind of feel like part of you is a little afraid of it, or I don't want to know that. Don't be afraid. Once you let the spirit people help you, you won't be afraid of it. You'll get good information, and you're going to help a lot of people. So call on Leonora Piper and Doris Stokes, definitely. Kelly, you got anything you want to throw in?
Well, I see things in chart form. So I'm seeing something. And gold is always good when I see it. Yeah. You probably know more significance than I do. But it's like a golden, it just goes up like a chart. It's real thick, too. It's thicker than normal. It goes up, but then it goes down slightly. Up again more, down slightly. It's like that. It's constantly climbing. So I feel like I'm probably supposed to say, like, don't be discouraged when it feels like things are going backwards or that you aren't progressing, because then you go right back up after that.
Oh,
and I see it over and over and over. They're just small setbacks, but then you progress more than the setbacks. So just stick with it. You're going upwards.
Oh, I love that. All right. Well, there you go. Thank you so very much for your kind and generous donation, Jess. It's very generous of you. Also, I'm not saying this to make money. I'm just being honest, but I do teach psychic development. So every Saturday you can see it down there below at the running. Register for Psychic Bob's class at PsychicBob.com now. So Jessica, if you've been wanting to expand that, you might want to come to my Saturday class. We have a lot of fun. This week, this upcoming Saturday, I'm teaching on British spiritualism, the British spiritualist movement, how British psychics work different than American psychics. And I'm going to teach you the British techniques as well as the American. So, Jessica, you might get a lot out of that, I think. So, just something to think about. Okay, no pressure.
I hear they're more formal and polite.
That too. Well, some of them. I've had a few.
I like their psychic practices. That's very polite.
Yeah, they are. They have a little more gentility. But their techniques of getting information from spirit's a little different. So we're going to explore how they would approach a psychic situation in a way that an American might do it a different way. Because the cultures have distinct ways of understanding spirit. So that's what we're going to work on Saturday, Kelly, you might want to come hang out at our class.
Yeah, that sounds like fun. Your classes are always amazing.
We have a lot of fun over there, Yeah, just for you guys who are interested, it's going to be this Saturday from 12 p.m. till 2 p.m. It's a 2-hour seminar. It's going to be live in a Zoom room. And so you'll have me there and I'll answer your questions about your development. This is not a class for your own private sessions and readings. It's for specifically challenges that you're having in development. And I will be there. I will work with you. I'll walk through you where your blocks are and help you. And so we're going to teach you about the British techniques. You're going to get to try those out and see how that works for you in relation to what you've been doing. Last time I taught this, I had a lot of people say, oh my God, the British techniques, what I've been doing all my life, but I didn't understand it. Now I know what's happening and can understand the process. Because there's different ways that people will connect to spirit. And, you know, we have a distinct style in the American school of spiritualism, but the British have their own distinct style. So I think you guys should explore that.
Yeah,
so
not just freestyle.
Yeah, you can register over at PsychicBob.com. So over there, you'll see the class link to register. Once you register, it'll send me a notice on Saturday morning. I'll send out the link about a half an hour before the class. Oh my gosh, we got more donations. Lucas Matthews, $3 donation. Thank you, Lucas. Hey, Bob, I was wanting to know if Mark has my phone. You know, Lucas, I'm not picking that up. No, I don't see a connection there. I think your phone has been taken. I don't see it coming back. It's permanently gone. You get anything on that phone, Kelly? No, I don't see it. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's just gone. It was taken by somebody who's trying to, but I feel like the phone's been disactive or it's not working and it's just going to be trash.
Yeah, that's probably the emptiness I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. So no, Mark doesn't have it. Hickman Girl, $10 donation. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob and Kelly. I hope you're both doing well. Any messages for me? Kelly, I'm getting a light coming around you. You have a message for Hickman Girl. Kelly's in trance. Look out.
Oh, sorry. I'm seeing lots of blue. It's blue all over the place in a cityscape.
Ooh, okay.
So
wonderful.
Don't know where that's going, but man, it was like nice. It felt good there.
Well, you know, for me, that means that she's opening communications gifts. So this may be a time of transition where they're empowering her to speak her truth to move forward. I think that's what you're seeing. I mean, I don't want
really good though.
But does that sound right to you? Right?
Yeah, tremendous amount of blue.
Yeah. Hickman Girl, I'm also getting some voices here that I pick up around you. And you have a great aunt on your father, I believe it's on the father's side, like a grandfather's sister in spirit who's also I'm picking up around you. So you've got some help coming over from your dad's side. I'm getting kind of a group because I hear the great aunt saying, she said, oh, I got a bunch of us here. I don't know if the name Elizabeth has a meaning for you, but there's also somebody say, tell her Elizabeth is helping. So there's an Elizabeth here. There's a great aunt. I don't think unless I'm wrong, the aunt's not identifying as Elizabeth. I'm getting it as somebody else. So you've got at least 2, 3, 4 people back here working for you. And I'm also getting Archangel Uriel.
Is that white light that I'm seeing? There's like up at an angle, almost like a spotlight shining down. There's this white light that is just won't go away.
That's the doorway to the other side open. That's where they're
coming. Yeah,
you're getting it. Because when they come in, there's like a group through that. That's like a doorway. They're breaking into our dimension.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's what kind of it looks like.
You know,
and there's a dog. It's spotted. I don't know if it's a Dalmatian or there's a dog running around.
Over there too in the group. All right. So Hickman Girl, you got a lot of help coming here from a spirit. Fletcher, my guide's back here, and he says to tell you, he said, July gets easier. He said, you've been feeling some blocks here. And Fletcher said, he said, tell her July is an easier month where she gets things moving. So you want to call on all those people in spirit. Just say, spirit people, help me. Call on your great aunt. Call on Elizabeth. Call on that dog. You know, animals.
Yeah, why a random dog? I don't think it belongs to anybody. I think it's just passing by.
That's all right. You know, animals come as guides and helpers too. You know?
Oh, so if you look up like Dalmatian spiritual meaning or totem, animal totem, there might be a message there. Is that what you mean?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so Hickman Girl, I want you to research, and Kelly wants you to research Dalmatian dog as well. See if that has a meaning for you. Thank you for your donation. I'm so glad you're here. Blessings to you. You're so good. Thank you to all of you. You guys are wonderful, you know. The donations really do help us so much. Oh my gosh, we got more Stardust Glitter, €5. Oh my gosh, thank you. She's from Europe. Hi, love you, Bob and Kelly. Does Spirit have an important message for me? Every message from Spirit's important, you know. When they make the effort to come, it's always important. So yes, you do have an important message. And I'm hearing somebody else back here. This is strange. There's a man, he's singing like a Catholic monk. He's doing like kind of a Gregorian chant back here. It's one of your spirit people. And this is actually, he gives me the name. Are we still on the air? He gives me the name of Brother Cosmos. He says, I'm Brother Cosmos. And he was a monk in the Middle Ages. I believe he was in Germany. And he said, I broke out of the rigid orthodoxy and found true spirituality. He said, yeah, I stayed a monk, but he said I was a radical monk. So he's telling you right now, you don't have to be limited. Don't be rigid by orthodoxy. He said, follow your soul. Your soul knows truth. And he said, and when they talk, and he's talking about Catholic teachers, he says, the Holy Spirit is your own soul's connection to divinity. He said, it's more than what any human will tell you. So Brother Cosmos is working with you. Thank you. Do you have a message for Stardust?
Well, just at the beginning, I just felt this horrible feeling. This kind of like a yuckiness. I felt overwhelmed, like things were not going to be okay. Almost like a panic, an anxiety. And then as you kept talking, I felt the relief.
Okay.
Of that. So I was probably feeling their energy of how they felt a whole lot better after hearing that message. That's what I'm usually better at than anything. And that's what I do in my sessions is I was looking at their colors and I feel what they're feeling and I help to guide them to letting go of things and to have a little more self-understanding. So I see things, I guess, more from that perspective. Is their feelings.
I love it. Thank you so much. Hold on, we got more donations coming in. Death Star, €5. Thank you for your donation. Thank you to all of you. So wonderful. Why don't I fit in with my family? Thanks. Well, I can tell you. You know why, Death Star? Your old soul. You've had a lot of lifetimes in other planets. I think you have a very, what I would call a multi-universal soul, meaning you've been on other planets, you've been in galaxies. You've seen so much, and you actually entered into your current family to be a light to them, to awaken them to spiritual truth. But, a lot of people don't want spiritual truth. They fight it. And that's what's happening there. But don't let it stop you. Keep following your path. Keep being a light. You have a gift of channeling. And so that channeling gift is one of the reasons you're here on Earth, to bring messages through, I see writing around you. I see music around you. And the challenge is to be who you are genuinely, despite younger souls trying to block you. Just keep doing your thing. They'll awaken in time. You don't have to preach to them. You just follow your path. Kel, do you have any message?
That I just use a little different vocabulary, probably talking about the same thing. I call it something like outgrowing a soul group.
Oh,
like you've got several soul groups on here, potential. It's up to you what you do, but you might outgrow a soul group, and sometimes it's your family.
Yeah,
that we're here for.
Yes.
For one thing, and then some people call it their chosen family. It's just another soul group that comes around when you leave another.
Yeah. Well, one of the things, Death Star, I would say is also, if your birth family or your blood family, whoever your family you're defining here, if they're aggressive or hostile, you don't have to accept that. There's a myth that goes around, and I blame it on the Christian culture. No offense to Christians. But they'll tell you, well, you have to honor your mother and father. But that presupposes that they're honorable people. So if you have family that are abusive and negative, you don't have to tolerate the abuse. You can move on. You can love them at a distance. You are the older soul, and that does create its own challenges. And Kelly may be very well right that you're outgrowing them, but I still think that they have lessons to learn. And if you're gracious,
oh yeah,
you can still be a light to them, but you don't have to let them control you or abuse you. And I wouldn't do that. Thank you for your donation. Oh my gosh, Pink Diamond, $4.49. Any messages for me today? Love to you both. Thank you, Pink Diamond. Pink Diamond lives all the way down in Australia. She's wonderful. Listen, Pink Diamond, I got to tell you here, I'm hearing Doris back here, and she says to tell you, she said, This is funny. She said, similar to Death Star. She said, you've got a family you're kind of, she said, being challenged by right now. She said, I know you love them and they love you. She said, but you got to focus on your goals right now. And she said, there are people pulling power from you. She said, don't be distracted. So Doris wants to help you keep on your path here. She's also asked me to talk to you about the month of August here, is that the month of August seems significant around you in terms of like your own career growth, like you're getting something going and you're like, wow, I'm glad I put the energy in. So this next month of July, I want you to be open to career growth and definitely follow that inspiration, because Doris says to tell you she's helping you, and stay on your path and don't let anybody distract you. Okay. Kelly, do you have anything for Pink Diamond?
In August, what am I seeing? It looks like just this huge golden sphere, or this huge golden dot in August. What is that?
Well, usually golden light means that she's coming into a time where her talents are shining. I would interpret that her talents shine, and that talent draws to her people that are helping her on the journey.
Oh, okay.
So definitely, it's about growth, I'd say. You know?
Okay.
I think that's great. Well, listen, keep us posted, okay? I want to hear about that. Oh my gosh, we got another donation. Stardust C, $5 donation. Thank you, Stardust. Hi, PsychicBob. Any messages for my spirit guides or deceased family? Thank you. Hold on. Doris, do you have anybody back there? Okay. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, there's a grandmother here on the father's side that's coming in for you. And it's funny because she's talking to me about food preparation. And like Kelly was talking about, like she sees spirits wear aprons. I'm getting an apron around her. And she's got this tray. And I keep seeing her saying something about like pierogi. I don't think it's Italian. It's more like Polish food or Eastern European. But she's making these kind of dumpling type things. They're rolled in dough and they've got cabbage and different stuff. And she's bringing me this big tray. And she's pointing. She said, you're not eating the right food. She said, eat more, have some fun. She said, you've been starving yourself. And she said, you're carrying too much worry. She said, you got to relax. She's also saying that the spirit people want to talk to you, but you're not making time for them. So you need to slow down and make time to talk to the spirit world. Not just talk, but also listen for their messages. But she's going to help you. So this grandmother on the father's side is around you and leading you. Okay. Blessings to you. Kel, you got anything?
Oh, that sounds good. I had to escape the dog yelping. I'm so sorry. I tripped over my light a while ago and almost fell down. On your live, PsychicBob, and you're recording this. Oh my gosh.
You guys are the best. Well, you haven't fallen over yet. Nobody's died, so this is good. Oh, I've got a question here. Queen Cola Bobs wants to know, and she asked me to ask you to do this. Do you pick up any health issues around a particularly related to her chest and stomach area?
I immediately saw the chest is red.
Yeah.
You got some information.
I actually know what's going on, but I wanted to see what you get.
Yeah, I'm not a medical doctor, but it's slightly to the side of that, like that belly button.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is exactly. I'd have to get Google out. Looks like there's some toxicity going on. We've got, afraid to live, fear of living going on, or I don't want to live. I'm feeling that in the chest area. We've got sadness and grief. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Hopeless and helpless. I'm really, really feeling that. And if you work on that process, let that go and heal from that. It should heal itself. It's just awful. I'm feeling it. Oh, I just want to cry. I just feel awful. Like nothing's going to be all right. It's just, and then down here where this is, not only, do I see that something, it was green healing, something went wrong, but this is an area of fear in the stomach area. So it's holding some fears in, is why you see it in that location as well. And I don't know what that is I'm seeing down there. Exactly. I guess I'm not a medical doctor.
I think you're more accurate than you realize.
Oh, what are you seeing?
Well, I don't want to comment because I think what you've said is perfect, but I'm picking up.
Well, I mean, your vocabulary, your words.
Yeah. Well, what I'm very close to Queen Cola Bob, so I don't really feel like I'm in a place to do an objective.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
That's why it's not anything personal. It's that I know her too well, and
Oh,
I've
yeah,
asked,
and you want to be careful when you know
do this
people. Okay.
because I feel like you will do a better reading than I could on that.
Oh, okay.
And what I'm saying is, I feel like what you're picking up is very accurate. So
oh, yeah, this is serious.
Okay, it's very serious.
Fixing itself.
Yeah, but like you don't see her dying or anything, right?
No, I just see a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Pain and anguish and suffering, like crying, like a pit, like a loneliness, kind of a like this chest area. When I see this, the normal flow of energy, I see the white energy, the love and consciousness, the light you talk about. It typically flows out of the chest, like it's stuck, and so it doesn't feel good at all when that happens in this area. So it's just, getting in here. What is this? What are we holding on to? Sadness and grief. Where do we feel hopeless and helpless? And then the fear in the stomach, not as serious. But when I see red, there's inflammation going on. So it's something like actively going on. And also in the chest, because that's where the white light comes out. You think of it in this dimension, I would call white light the battery or the electricity that creates the life. I'm probably saying it wrong, but it's either a fear of living that I feel of, if a life is this sad, why do I want tomorrow to happen? That kind of thing. So I feel cry.
She needs a hug.
Understand me. I'm pretty, aren't I? I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful and I'm misunderstood. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, was that close?
That's amazing. You're 100% on.
Oh my God.
Queen Cola Bobs, I want you to listen to that. I was trying to show you truth.
It's like she's too pretty. I don't think people relate to her because she's so pretty. Is kind of how it feels.
She's one of the most profound souls you'll ever meet. And yes. Well,
I'm sorry.
I have a voice coming. I'm going to interrupt you because I got a spirit guide coming in here as well. So, Cola, I'm hearing Doris back here as well. And she's asking me to, she said, it's not your time to cross, dear. And she said, the spirit.
Oh, no, she's not going to die.
See, you're not going to die. And they're going to help heal.
You'll be miserable till you fix this.
Yeah. But there's going to be healing, Doris says, from spirit, and you're going to be part of the healing. But you got to embrace the healing and not deny it. All right. So you're going to come through. Thank you, Kelly, for doing that.
Sorry, I'm better with non-dead people.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I'm getting the dead while you're getting her. And oh,
that's it. And because this is so cool because as you're talking to them, I feel the relief. And that's so exciting. It's so wonderful in what you do with people is it's so healing. And they get this completeness to it, the finality. So, and I'm feeling that. It's so beautiful. Thank you guys for letting me feel your energy while you get a reading from Psychic Bob. It's nice. It's so wonderful.
It's wonderful. See? So, Cola Bobs, you got your answer. Study that, okay? Not your time to go. The healing is coming. Doris is going to help you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Kel, we are at our hour. I tell you, I don't know where the
time is. That's all right. I'm good.
Okay. Well, I have to wrap it up here because I have another reading to go to tonight. So, but before we go, I want you just to again tell people about kellyphoenix.com.
Oh, sure. Yeah, kellyphoenix.com. We're open now. And we're in a soft launch. So you can get the memberships, the premium and the VIP to join the 30-day manifestation class that starts on July the 1st. If you go ahead and sign up today, you're going to get to see all the live videos. You get a little sneak peek to everything. And then we get you to actually join the membership in a week or two. So this is kind of like free time.
Free time. Hey, let's take advantage of it. I'm over there.
Oh, exactly. So you'll have archived videos. The VIP, you'll definitely be in the reality show with the VIP package. On that one, you get personal one-on-one attention, face-to-face in the class, and you get an extended session with me. It's like $500 session. So, and it's only like
Exactly.
$350 a month for
You know,
that.
you're winning by signing up. And Kelly and I are going to have a show over there, and I'll be doing some classes too. We got a lot coming, so come and get in now. Get in on the ground floor. You know that people say, "Oh, I wish I had joined such and such back when it started." This is one of those things you're going to say, "I'm so glad I got in when it started," because
My
it's going to
peeps
be
are
fun.
already in. They already joined.
Yeah, but even
so,
more are coming. You know, so. Well,
so
guys,
yeah, this
listen,
is exciting.
isn't it been wonderful to have Kelly with us tonight? Kelly, I am
Thank
so
you.
excited that we are able to arrange this tonight. I know you're very busy. I've been really busy too. So we're both going crazy, but we're committed to being here more regularly with you guys. And go over and subscribe to her YouTube channel, to Kelly Phoenix on YouTube. And, you know, see her on Instagram and all that. I need to put your links in the info box below.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll do that. I just haven't had time to do that yet, but I'll do that when I'm processing the video. So we'll have Kelly's links below. You can find her and connect with her. And Kelly, over at Kelly Phoenix, does it have links to your YouTube and all of that and your Instagram?
Not yet. So
Not
we're
yet.
doing a
Okay.
memory tonight, but
All right.
it's
Well, we'll get it there. We'll get you
kellyphoenix.com, Kelly Phoenix on YouTube, and Kelly Phoenix on TikTok. I'm pretty easy to
Oh,
find.
good. All right. Well, so you know, but we'll put some links below for you guys.
Thank you.
Kelly, I've had such a good time. And I know
Me
everybody has.
too.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
for all
asking
of
me
you.
on.
This has been so much. And thank you for putting out your psychic energy to help so many people tonight, too.
Oh, thank you.
And you know, it's the calling of spirit. And some of you out there, you know, you got a calling to serve spirit too. You need some training. So go enjoy Kelly's 30-day class. Learn how to open up yourself to being the best person you can be and heal those wounds. Learn to access power in a way you never had before. Got to go sign up. Sign up at her class. Sign up at her website. Be part of her scene, you know. And, you know, if you need something right today, you can also sign up for my class on Saturday. So I'll have that. Kelly, you're not having your class on this Saturday, are you?
Oh, no. I'm going to do all of that on kellyphoenix.com as part of their membership. So
Okay.
all my remote viewing classes and all those
Okay.
classes that I was doing, like extra, it's included
Okay.
in your membership.
All right. So there you go. So go over
Yeah.
there, you know, and you'll see more of me. I'll be doing stuff over there that I'm not doing here at YouTube as well. So go get in now so you'll be part of it. Won't miss anything. Okay. Kelly, you're awesome. Love
Thank
you.
you.
Blessings to you. And guys, listen, make sure to like this video. Help tell people about what we're doing. Like this, favorite it, share it with your friends. Hit subscribe, post it on your Facebook. Let people know. Kelly Coffee never left. She's still with us. There was rumors going, oh, Kelly Coffee's gone. Kelly Coffee never left. That was a lie. And now not only is she back, she's back in a major way. So don't miss the opportunity. I am so thrilled. And we're going to have a lot more for you. So keep it here and go subscribe to her and all her
Thank
sites.
you.
Well, guys, listen, I send my blessings to all of you, my greetings. And we'll be back here. What's tomorrow? Oh, Monday. Tomorrow we'll talk about what's going on in the stars. I have my astrology forecast. You don't want to miss it. And be back here then. And in the meantime, you got a lot to go catch up on over at kellyphoenix.com. You guys are best. I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.